Hey guys, Riley the Nerd here. Today we're going to be taking a look at some more plushies. Handmade, obviously. Basically these are the main antagonists, villains, whatever you want to call them. And the new series that I finished a couple weeks ago, The Mall on 97th Street. I've been holding on this video for quite some time, ever since I did the OC plush collection. I mentioned in that video that I wanted to show these guys, but I couldn't because I hadn't shown any of it. I think the first episode wasn't actually out, and I really wanted to show these guys, but I couldn't, so I'm doing a separate video on their own. So, we got this here. And just a quick little update for you guys. I have stretched my review sheet. So it is longer, so you don't have to look at the table, or you don't have to look at the cord, so it's nice and white, so whatever. So the first character that we're going to take a look at is Lawrence Set, also known as the Red Guy, Red Man, whatever you want to call him. I don't know. I used to call him, I tried to think of a name for him. I didn't know what to name him, so I just called him the Red Guy, basically behind the scenes. He's a very simple design. And also, I am going to try to make plush tutorials for you guys, and he is actually going to be the first one that I will do, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a big project, because I'm not really good at doing tutorials, but I'm going to see. I'm going to see how this turns out, so stay tuned for that. So if you really want to know how to make your own Red Lawrence, whatever you want to call him, stay tuned for that video. So basically, very simple design, just one color, red, obviously. He does have the really weird face with, like, the, kind of, weird eyes there. And he does have a tie here, which is covered in blood splatter. That's what the little, red bits are. I took a really fine-tip red Sharpie, and I just kind of did that. I just kind of dabbed it with it. He is stuffed to the brim in the torso, so there is no pipe cleaner in the body, to get that firm shape so he doesn't wobble around. The only wobbly pitch are his legs and his arms, and his legs have pipe cleaners in them, and he does have fingers as well, and, bendy, and you got shoes or feet, whatever you want to call them, and he does have the weird head shape, which is also stuffed, so pretty nice. I think I did a pretty good job on him. I mean, he's a simple design. I just drew a quick sketch and just made him. Didn't know what I was going to do him until I made that series. So I was like, you know what, let's just throw him in there. So, pretty nice. Let's move on to the final and my favorite one that I've made. He is probably one of my favorite plush villains, OCs, whatever you want to call him, that I've made. He is not the greatest one. I just think that he has a really freaking badass design. So here he is. As you can see, he was in a couple of episodes. He was in the background of, I can't remember what episode he was in, like the first episode. He was in the first episode, obviously, but he has a really damn cool design. By the way, follow me on Instagram, because I did do a Photoshop version of this guy, so if you really want to see that, my Instagram is in the description box below. I'm going to put my Instagram in every single video, just in case if you really want to know. Here he is, very awesome. He is a demon that feeds off of negative energy. So pretty awesome. I did a pretty damn good job on him. I tried to get as much detail as I wanted, and as you can see, I still did the blood splatter with Lawrence, where I just kind of took a red Sharpie and just kind of dribbled, and also around the mouth, and also in the teeth area. And sometimes his eyeball here is kind of popping out. I didn't glue it on, so sometimes it pops out. And you can see one eye is black with a red pupil, and this one's just white. Then he has some pink around him, pink in the ears, pink on his claws, and, just normal. And by the way, people are asking me what exactly is this. It's actually a skull stuck on with a rod. So if you go to the Photoshop version, it's basically a rebar with a skull, and he does have eyes in there, which is still, which still has, like, some bloodshot with, like, the veins in the eye. So if you can get I'm gonna zoom in on that. So then you go, nice detail with, like, the teeth. I think I did a pretty damn good job on the skull. On the back here, he does have some spines sticking out. This one is black, and that just came off, but don't worry, it's fine. Then we have these gray spines sticking out, and he does actually have 3 legs. Some people think this is a tail, so he only has 2 toes on the 3rd one, and he has 3 on this one with some, fur or whatever that is. And on this one, he has his stabby... Oh my god. I just choked on my own spit. Disgusting. But, oops. He has these eyes here. These are supposed to be eyes, which are really weird looking, but here, let me try to... There you go. And he does have, like, this black claw stabby weapon. And there is no bendy wire and no bendy wire in the torso. Try to get as floppy as I possibly could. Try to make it look unnatural. And as you can see, he does have these really weird floppy limbs. I probably said I earlier mentioned that, but I think I did a pretty good job on him. I don't have a name for him, so I also took a while to find out a voice for him. I tried to find a really weird voice for him, so I went with, like, "Greetings, Terrence." It's pretty cringe, but I tried to get that very high pitch and kind of deep. So if you go back to the video where he actually speaks, which is the last episode, I believe. So yeah, pretty much here is Lawrence and the Demon. If you guys really want to find a name for this guy, go ahead and leave it in the comments, because I don't have a name for him. So you can just leave a quick name. I don't really care, but you guys know what time it is. So like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do, but you guys know what time it is. So bye, guys.